Hey, Brent Rooker, obviously not just once but twice, two big swings at the bats. I know he's had kind of a slow start to the year, but what can you say about the way he came through for you guys today?
Well, he needs to break more chairs. That's the first statement. He finally got a little angry yesterday post-game, and I think that was good for him. I think he came today, obviously, with a different mindset, and he's our guy. He's a catalyst of the offense. I think we get him going. Obviously, the offense goes when he goes. But two great at bats today. Obviously, to in that moment stay patient. We talked pregame about not chasing, trying to stay within our zone, and he just looked more relaxed today. So I think that's one of the better wins right there as a team. It was a grind day. Obviously having the lead. The thing that I'm most proud of the team is that they showed up to play today. Yesterday was a tough day. Obviously, I wasn't very happy with the performance as a whole, and they came out and played the game the way they can today.
For Ricker, that was the first one was his 100th home run with the A's. It's obviously been a big rise for him in a short amount of time. What can you say about his journey to this point from the time he joined your team?
He's writing his script for sure, and I couldn't be happier for a player that really, when he came to us, had bounced around, and I mean we all know the story, but to have the patience and the work ethic and the determination to be where he's at today, says a lot about the person. And I couldn't be more proud of the man.
Yeah, after that, I guess, very suffering performance by your pen, could you talk a little bit about what Encarnacion did in the 10th inning? He allowed the hit by Correa, but then with the bases loaded, he got two big outs and allowed the difference to just be one run.
Yeah, I mean, anytime we're at the point of extra innings, the bullpen this series, I think, pitched more than half of the innings leading up to today when they entered into the game. I think our starters only threw 13.1 innings, if I'm right. I think I am. But big situation for him to come in and have the success he did. Harris, we had to run these guys as long as we could. Obviously, we had a couple guys down in that bullpen that would have pitched, but we do everything we can to win a game, and we needed a big strikeout there, and we got a big strikeout, and we got out of the inning, and I think that carried the momentum to the offensive side. Anytime you're only chasing one, and you've got a runner in scoring position to start the inning, you feel pretty confident that you're going to be able to score. And I think the guys took the mentality today that it was just one at bat at a time. Nobody wanted to just go out and try to be the hero, which is the right mindset.
Yes, could you talk about the very aggressive play by Langeliers there? The ball was right there. The catcher just let it by like a couple of meters.
Yeah, for Lang, he caught all three games. He caught, yesterday's day game after a night game. In fact, when we went to extra innings and as he came off the field, I just asked him, hey, are your legs heavy? Are you all right to go out and run? We were thinking about pinch running for him, and then he goes and reads the ball in the dirt and gets to third base. Couldn't be more of a leader in that situation right there. Example for everybody that, he's caught 10 innings in a game, all three games of the series, and yet he's still, the effort level is still max, and it was a huge base. It's a huge base to get to third, and having Sodi up with the ability to tie the game with it just a fly ball.
Yeah, and you guys hadn't scored any runs since the 5th inning on Friday. Could you talk a little bit about that at bat by Cortez there, who opened the thing for you guys?
Yeah, Carlos is a big asset for us. Obviously, when he's in there against right-handed pitching, we're confident he's going to put out some good at bats, and he did that today again. He's a professional hitter. He's been that throughout his career in the minor leagues. We saw what he's capable of last season, and he's a big piece of this offense when he's in there.
We talked about Kurtz before the game. Reached base 5 times, stole a base, was running around. Cool to just see him get the first extra base hit out of the way and kind of get it going a little bit today.
Yeah, another big piece of the offense for us, and that was a really impressive day for Nick. Again, anytime you look up on the board and you don't see what you want, I think there's a tendency to press and to try to do more, and he was patient today. He didn't swing outside of the zone, outside of that last sinker maybe from King that he got on a 3-2 pitch, but overall to be on base 5 times, that's what you're looking for from the leadoff guy, and he was that today.
Kotsay, you mentioned before the series started just the juice that kind of a division rival here, and opening at home, being impressed with the win and just securing the first series of the season. Just what impressed you most about it, I guess?
Yeah, no, what I'm impressed by was how we showed up to play today. That says a lot about the group. The character of the group showed up. It's easy to get your tail kicked, come in the next day feeling sorry for yourself and kind of lay down. And that's not what this group's about. This group's about the fight, and that's what was the most impressive part of today for me.